Cheers. Alright, violent community. Friday night. This is gonna be a response video to Thomas, Merciful Metal. He asked us to show 10 albums where the first song on the album is the best track, not including intros, and full-length albums. This is out of the ranking. That is just what it's playing in the background. Dream Death, Journey into Mystery, 1987, out on a new Renaissance Records. I had to live with the reissue for years. I had that when I was a kid, but at some point I sold it and I was searching for the original, and now I finally got it. I'm gonna sell my reissue. Yeah, not much on that side. This is a 4-piece, not a 3-piece. This is thrashy, but it's doomy, and they've got awesome Celtic Frost riffs and Celtic Frost guitar sound. I love that shit. Okay, let's make this one short. So, 10 albums. Well, the first track is the best track. I had a little bit of a struggle to think about 10 at first when I saw Thomas bringing up that topic. I had 3. These are the first 3 I'm gonna show were the easy ones, very easy ones for me. But I had to think about it for a little bit, and yeah, I found 7 more. So first up, Crimson One. Easily, the first track is the best track on the album. Wait, there's only one track on that album. 40-minute track, Crimson. Yeah, that is that cheating, Thomas? If not, I'm gonna say Crimson 2. Oh wait, this is just one song on that album as well. So yeah. Crimson 1, the lyrics, Crimson 2, the lyrics. So my first pick is Crimson 1. I love that album. One of the best death metal tracks. Mike, are you listening? I know you won't like it. You tried it for a couple of minutes out of the 40 minutes. I know that. Second one. Probably one of their 3 best tracks they ever wrote. Ride the Sky, of course. It's fast, it's melodic, it's catchy. What can I say about that? Perfect Kai Hansen song. Yeah, you all know that. And the third one, that was the first one, the very first one that came to my mind. Might be a little bit odd for you, but I thought about 24 hours ago. That is my favorite track on the album. Hall of the Mountain King is a great album, don't get me wrong. The title track is great. White Witch is great. Strange Wings is pretty cool. I like the album, but the best track on the album is 24 Hours Ago. Now to a band that I see in my top 10 or top 15 bands of all time, but I never talk about them. I've got all of their records except for one EP on vinyl, and that EP has never been released on vinyl. I'm talking about Crowbar. The album Oddfellows Rest, and the first song after the intro is Planets Collide. It's such an emotional song. It's heavy, it's melodic, it's down-tuned. If you don't know the song Planets Collide from Crowbar, it's well worth a listen. I love that album. I love Crowbar. Yeah. Excuse me. half of the band is made out of members from Down. So Kirk Winstein and Jimmy Bauer. Jimmy Bauer was one of the founding members of Crowbar. He's also a guitar player in I Hate God. In Crowbar he plays drums, and in Down he plays drums also. Crowbar, love the band. Next up, German Thrash. German Thrash is a little bit underrepresented in that ranking, but no, Pleasure to Kill is not the best song on Pleasure to Kill. No. So I choose Death Row. And the album starts with The Dawn. No, that's the intro. Raging Steel, the title track. Also, it's kind of melodic, it's chaotic, it's it has high-pitched screams in it. It's just a frantic thrash metal songs. And Thomas. I tried to choose only first pressings, so this is the very first time that appeared on vinyl. The Edge of Sanity is an original. This is an original noise pressing. The next one. Some people might fight me for the second track of the album being the best one, but the opening track, At the Graves, it's around 8.5 minutes long. It's a little bit complex. It has great melodies. It has everything a King Diamond song needs, and even more of that. So At the Graves, perfect opening song for the album. Some people might call Sleepless Nights the best song, or maybe even Cremation, but At the Graves, great song. Now, another doom metal band, stoner band. Cheers. I don't know if I have mentioned this band in any of my videos, but I love them. This one is classed as one of their maybe weaker albums because it's very mellow, but it opens with the blasting title track of the album, and it's Trouble's Plastic Greenhead. God, what a great song. That was the first one that I heard of the album. This is a high roller reissue, but I think I'm not 100% sure about this one, but this is the first high roller pressing, and I don't know if it has been released on vinyl before. I'm sure High Roller did the first version, Thomas. So, like I said, a pretty mellow album. It has a Beatles cover song, and it's not too heavy, not the doomy style they did on The Skull or self-titled Trouble. Yeah. But Plastic Greenhead, and I saw them on that tour and they were fantastic. And Thomas. And for me, yeah, the Queen of Holland, and yes. Now, you all know what my favorite band is. I wanna hear you scream. Scream for me, vinyl community. Voivod. I looked through all my Voivod albums, and this is the one where the first track is the best track. And it's called Kurgil the Exterminator. What a great song. That was one of the first tracks I heard by them in 1987, something like that. I saw the video for Ravenous Medicine, and a friend of mine had this one. So Kurgil the Exterminator was probably the second song I heard from Voivod. If what were the lyrics? If you need the horrors of war, see Kurgil. I fucking love that song. Fuck Off and Die is great. Slaughter in a Grave, Ripping Headaches, Horror, Thrashing Rage, Helldriver, Build Your Weapon is another great song. To the Death. Well, that's the whole album. You call me a Voivodian now. Now, this is not an original vinyl. This is a box set. I'm sorry, Thomas. Devil's Grip, The Iron Fist. Any questions? Is there a better song on the album? Speed Freak might be I'm the Doctor. Don't Need Religion, it has great lyrics, but the song it's a good song, but not as good as the title track. I'm sorry. I'm drinking wheat beer and that makes me burp. So for your enjoyment, I drink more wheat beer. Excuse me, it's a Friday evening here. So Iron Fist is my number 9. That brings us to the last one. Number 10. It's a little bit related to that Motorhead album because this band does a cover of Iron Fist on this album. But the first song, yeah, you guessed it by now. Persecution Mania, opening track, Nuclear Winter. Nuclear Winter is one of my top 5 the Sodom songs. Yeah. Steamhammer version, so we gonna end it with an original. I'm gonna show you the band. First full length with Frank Goszik, Frank Backfire. Backfire. Yeah. Let's call him Frank Tailgunner. No, that is another term for. Forget it. So speaking of Sodom, what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna have another beer and check out this little thingy. Again, it's Thomas's video, so Thomas, I don't have the original. I don't want to pay 5,000 euros for it, so I got that one in today. I know the album inside out, but this has got a remixed version and some live LPs and CDs. So yeah, that's my plan for tonight. And after that, just to mellow out a little bit, Rock City. So Thomas, I hope you like that. And yeah, I don't know what to say, my beer is empty. I'm in a hurry. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Oh, one last thing. I want to thank all the subscribers and I want to thank you for leaving a thumbs up. I never did that in any video. I've been doing videos since, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, 5.5 years. I don't fucking know. I don't care about how many subscribers I have, but I read all your comments. I enjoy your comments. It's not always possible for me to answer everybody, or sometimes I make videos that I answer only 2 or 3 comments that pop in when the video is released, and then I'm gonna read all the comments, but yeah, that's just how I am. That is how I am. That was a ill-disposed song, forget it. Have a nice weekend, good night.